Our Game of the Week features the Portland Pilots. Being a former center, Coach Eric Reveneau knows the importance of utilizing the guys inside and preaches that to his team. The players have bought into his message and are working together to make their presence felt around the WCC. Here's the very talented Amanda Blackwell with the story.
At Portland, there are 5 guys on the basketball team who tower over the rest. They are the bigs. It's a term commonly used around basketball to describe front court players. But what comes along with that title of big?
Somebody that takes control of their role. It doesn't always necessarily mean that you put up big numbers, but it's just embracing your role and just play to your best of your abilities and play big, play bigger than you are.
You really have to compete because, a lot of times you're up against bigger, stronger guys, and you just need to compete and play hard.
We're supposed to be physical, tough, the ones who attack the glass and rebound every single time, get up and down the floor, be the first one down there to post up, and just kind of get in there and muck it up a little bit.
Thomas Vandermars is from the Netherlands, Voldy Garoon from the Ukraine, Riley Barker comes from Canada, Philip Hartvich from Germany, and Gabe Taylor is a local guy from Portland. The 5 come from all over the world to make up the Pilot Bigs and are an important part of Coach Eric Reveneau's system.
I feel like our bigs are the cornerstone of a lot of what we do. What I love about them as a group is their ability to run the floor and their ability to play at a good pace. They play well fast, they can bang, they can provide a defensive presence. Their versatility and flexibility is what makes them so good as a group.
Coach Reveneau has had some success with forwards and centers over the years with players like Luke Sikma and Ryan Nicholas. And it's no coincidence. Reveneau was a big man himself at Stanford, and that background helps him as a coach.
I like to consider myself a basketball coach first and foremost, but I did learn to be a basketball coach by first learning the post position, and now you apply that to other positions in terms of footwork and the way you think about it and the way you teach. Especially in recruiting, I think the credibility. I come walking into the home and someone says, oh, he's 6, he gets it, and so I'm not above using that to my advantage and say, yeah, no, I really understand.
He was a rough and tough basketball player. He wasn't necessarily bigger than the guys that he played against, but he played with a grit and scored inside no matter what, and that's what I've been trying to do, and that's what kind of rubs off on all of us when we're trying to learn how to score inside.
There's a lot of programs out there that don't really utilize their bigs. So Coach Rev really seeks us opportunities to involve their bigs, play an inside-out game.
These 5 players may have come to the University of Portland from all over the world, but this group of bigs has certainly found a home here with each other.
We're all international except Gabe, so it's kind of like a bond, just being European or being international, we just kind of stick together.
I do think they've got sort of an offensive lineman mentality, like their sense of humor. They go at their own speed on certain things, and they tend to be the analytical of the group, the rational of the group. They do have a certain personality traits that I think are common among them.
We're pretty close, but at the same time, we know when we get on the court, we want to get after it. We want to push each other so that all of us get better.
Vandermars, Barker, and Garoon are seniors, while Hartvich and Taylor are just freshmen. And the upperclassmen have made it their mission to leave their legacy on the Portland program by helping the younger teammates to become the best they can be.
Our senior big guys have probably done as good a job mentoring and helping the younger big guys as any player relations I've seen in all my years.
I wasn't really sure that I can be a freshman and just start and play a lot of minutes, so it's kind of cool to just stay behind, learn a little bit, get a little bit of playing time here and there, but especially learn.
We were just trying to give these guys an experience and get them to learn as much as they can from us before we move on, because when we move on, they're going to have to fill some big shoes, and that's what they got to do.
When I'm going to graduate, I'm going to make sure that the guys that just came in and they're going to come in, know what it means to be a big guy in this program and what it means to take care of your role.
They're good, smart kids. They should be fine. They want to learn. They want to play good basketball. They want to help the team. So I think they're going to be good.
For the WCC This Week, I'm Amanda Blackwell.
Thomas Vandermars is a success both on and off the court. He was a third-team academic All-American last season and earned first-team honors this season. He finished his undergrad in just 3 years and is currently in graduate school working on his MBA, where he has a 4.0 GPA. He's on pace to graduate this May. Congrats to him and making us all look bad. You can catch our game of the week, San Diego at Portland, coming up next. LMU and Malibu taking on Pepperdine at